Hey guys, welcome back to Indian Stock Traders. And today I will be telling you guys about a 9 EMA and a 55 EMA crossover strategy. So let's get to the video. Okay guys, so now I'll show you how you can take a bullish trade using the 9 and the 55 EMA crossover strategy. So first, obviously we need the EMAs, right? So go forward slash and just click moving average exponential, just click on it twice. And by default, we will get two 9 EMAs. So to change this to 55, we need to go to settings, right, which is right here, inputs, and select the length to 55. Done. And yeah, now we get our 55 EMA. Let me just change the color. So just to avoid confusion, style, all right, to change the color, you have to go to settings, style, and black. Done. So how you can take a bullish trade just using these two crossovers is quite simple. So first let's understand which EMA is which. So the 9 EMA, all right, the EMA which moves faster with price is always the smaller EMA. And the EMA which moves slower with change in price is always the larger EMA. Okay, in any case, it could be 200 EMA, it could be 9 EMA, 55 EMA, the one which is smaller moves faster with price, and the one which is larger EMA moves slower with price. Okay, as we can see here, right? Pretty obvious. 9 EMA is rapidly sticking closer to the stock and moving with the price, and the 55 EMA is further away from the price and moving slower. So how can we take trades using this strategy and using this EMAs are quite simple. So before that, we need to understand what are crossovers. So crossovers are nothing but when an EMA cuts the other EMA from either below it or above it. All right. So the point where it cuts it, or the point where they intersect, where the two EMAs intersect, is called the buy signal. Is called the buy signal or the sell signal. All right. It completely depends. When the smaller EMA cuts the larger EMA from below it, it generates a buy signal indicating in a bullish trend in the market. All right. And when a smaller EMA cuts the larger EMA from above it, it indicates in a sell signal, which indicates in a bearish trend in the market. So first guys, I will give you an example of how you can take a bullish trade using these crossovers. Very simple. All right. So let me just get rid of these. Right. So as we can see here, the 9 EMA has cut the 55 EMA, indicating in a buy signal. Am I right? The smaller EMA cut the larger EMA from underneath it, which indicates in a buy signal right here at this point. So this is when we will get alert and we will start setting up for a buy. Okay, so let's just assume we bought the stock at this point. Okay, right, the 9 EMA, all right, the crossover has happened, the buy signal is generated at this stock right here, and we will just see in the next candle whether it's taking support from this point or not, or whether it's just a fake out. All right, just a fake breakout and it takes a reversal. So first we have to see whether it's sustaining above this 55 EMA, right, the larger EMA. Remember, 55 EMA is the black EMA. We have to see if the candlestick are sustaining above the 55 EMA. Okay, and if it is for one candlestick and the second candlestick, then we will initiate our buy. Okay, so let's assume, all right, we waited for these two candlesticks. We could see, yes, it is taking support from this point right here. And so we will buy the stock. So let's assume we bought it here. All right. So where will you keep a target price and a stop loss? So the target price, it's completely according to you and your risk-taking capabilities, and how well you hold your winning trades and how you can control your emotions. So for a beginner, I would prefer keeping a target of 60%, 0.60% to 1%. All right, 1% at max. So 0.60% to 1% is a good target in intraday. And again, you have to control your emotions. All right, this trend went all the way till here too. So we have to control our emotions and not enter here because that's just unnecessary over trading. So we will keep one target and we will just after it hits the target, we will not enter back in the stock again. So let's assume we kept a target of 1% in this trade. As the trend is very bullish and is forming very bullish candles right here, so we could easily achieve a target of 1%. We could see a target of 1% easily being achieved. So we kept a target of 1% and we achieved it. All right, that's it. And we will then shut down our system and we are done for the day. That's it. All right. And for our stop loss, we will keep our stop loss just below the 55 EMA. All right, guys, remember, we will keep the stop loss below the 55 EMA. Okay, not the 9 EMA. Don't keep it below the 9 EMA. We will keep our stop loss just below the 55 EMA. So we entered the stock somewhere here and we will keep our stop loss somewhere here, maintaining our risk to reward ratio of 2.73, which is a good risk to reward ratio. So we will keep it below the 55 EMA, or if there is a very key support at this point, we will keep it below the support. Okay, at this point there is not much of a support price here, so we will just keep it a couple of points below the EMA. So we are able to manage our risk to reward ratio. Otherwise sometimes what happens is it, see right here, as we can see, it generated okay, this was actually a next day trade, so this is actually not counted. So it generated a buy signal here, but this moves to the next day, so this is not counted. But sometimes what happens is it generates a buy signal and takes a reversal, so we have to keep our stop loss a few points below the 55 EMA. Okay, so what sometimes happens also is it forms, the wick touches your stop loss and takes a bullish turn again. So we have to keep it a few points of around 3.5 or 40% below the 55 EMA. This is how you can take a bullish trade using the 55 EMA and the 9 EMA crossover. Now I'll show you how you can short sell using the 55 EMA and the 9 EMA. So I'll just repeat it high level again, how you can take a bullish trade. So first you have to wait for the 9 EMA to cross above the 55 EMA. All right, wait for a couple of candles, and then after 1-2 candles, then you enter. Okay, keep a risk, keep a reward, take profit, target price, 1%, 0.50% to 1%, right? Completely depends on how good of a trader you are, and a stop loss below the 55 EMA. Okay, so this is how we can take a bullish trade using the 55 and the 9 EMA crossover. Very simple and very easy. So now I'll tell you guys how you can take a short sell trade using the same strategy. So let's get to that now. So guys, now I'll show you how you can take a short trade using the same strategy. So as now we've understood, how the EMA crossovers work. So when the EMA, right, when the 9 EMA cuts the 55 EMA from above it, that indicates in a bearish trend. That indicates that the market is going to follow a bearish trend, right, as we can see here. So first, right, we will wait for a couple of candles so that we get to know that the trend is strong. So we got the crossover somewhere here at this stock, but we will wait till here, and we'll assume that we shorted the stock here. Okay, right, so now the bearish trend is a strong bearish trend, indicating in a strong bearish trend, and that's why we've taken our entry. So we will keep our stop loss a couple of points above the 55 EMA. All right, this time it will be above the 55 EMA as it is a short trade, pretty obvious. And our target will be 0.50%. I prefer a small target, all right, which can be easily achieved using this setup. So I will keep a target of 0.50%. Our risk to reward is also managed 2.55, and this is how you can take a short trade using the 55 EMA. So, and the 55 EMA and the 9 EMA crossover strategy. So wait for the 9 EMA to cut the 55 EMA from above it. Okay, from above it, like as we can see right here, and wait for the bearish trend to show that it is a very strong bearish trend. You have to see if this trend is strong. So we'll wait for a couple of candles and not directly enter just on the crossover. We will wait and we will enter somewhere here. As you can see, the stock is most likely not going to take a reversal. It may, again, no strategy is 100%. It may go and hit my stop loss here, but that's what trading is. It's all about taking high probable trades. As you can see here, all right, indicating in a strong bearish trend, I kept a target of 0.50%, which has been quite easily achieved at this point right here. So guys, that is how you can take a bearish or a short sell trade using the 55 and the 9 EMA crossover. Okay guys, so if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you and have a nice day. Hey guys, so that was it for this video. If you guys have any questions, please let me know down in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.